half now and half in July. Okay. Which means we might have been able to recoup enough money to cover the first half and hopefully have enough money to pay the second half installment. It would have been nice to know that before we voted to push it out at the last meeting. That didn't come up. So just simply because we are late 1 month and we have $180 or whatever dollars, we do no longer have the right to split this? Is that something we can go back to the village board and
It has to do with the village board, am I correct?
You're correct. It's accounting, and it's on the bill in very fine print.
Wonderful.
that would have been nice to know before we did it last time.
Unfortunately, I would say we all look at the bill in this. So, any direction you want to give there, Jonathan? What do you think?
Well, I can give an update. I did talk to Kelly State, who's the Jefferson County Treasurer, as well as her supervisor, Matt Zangle, who's the Jefferson County Director of Planning and Zoning. So I talked to both of them regarding this issue. They both confirmed that the tax bill cannot be created without a legal description. So that kind of gets rid of that one option we had considered to see if we could just get a tax ID number put on each one of these and if the tax bill sent out that way. So it requires a county survey. As we had discussed before, the cost of getting the survey would roughly be around $5,500 plus a $30 recording fee for each of the parcels. This is something that I would recommend for future, to avoid any future headaches, something that I believe that the board should go forward with. Matt Zangle strongly encouraged it as well, as he's the County Director of Planning and Zoning. The fact that, and correct me if I'm wrong, the Airport Commission has voted to put forward $2,000. I think it is a great help, and quite frankly, a great contribution towards this. But to ensure that that process is done before October, it would be the deadline. Of course, getting that process moving before October would be in the best interest to, and the county would do 90% of that work. So for about $5,500 plus a $30 recording fee, estimated total costs between $7,000 and $7,500. In the meantime, I would recommend paying the tax bill as it stands, issuing the invoices to each hangar owner this year, as was discussed at the last meeting. Of course, that's going to take some legwork for Michelle, creating those invoices, pumping those invoices with a letter, and whether or not the commission or the village wants to sign off on that, but kind of explaining why it looks different this year as opposed to years past. I think with the correct pattern forward.
Michelle's already resorted to the fact that she's going to have to send these bills out. She's got other obligations. The first one is the election. She has to get by that. Even though it's a rural election, it's still, you have to go through the whole rigmarole. So her battle plan is to start on that after she gets all that stuff finalized and caught up with anything else that she needs to do. Correct me when I'm wrong, Michelle, and then work on it.
Right.
Okay. Meanwhile, when I found this out from the attorney, I immediately called Kathy Weiss and asked her to put it on her next board meeting up there to have their board consider paying $5,000 or something so we can move forward and get this headache out of the way, because it is a headache in the township and the airport. We all love the airport, but it's just been a huge headache. One thing after another. So we just got to get this finalized. Anything over there, Josh?
Thursday's meeting, we touched on it, but just to reiterate, taxes in the leases as they're currently written and signed responsibility of the leasee, I'm gonna say leasee, to encompass any or all weird anomalous leases that are there, correct?
Correct.
So if we pay this on behalf of a leaseholder, it is their signed responsibility to actually pay the end cost of that. Correct?
That's correct.
And if they don't pay their prorated share of whatever the tax bill is, then they're in default of their lease.
That's correct.
In our meeting last Thursday, I believe it was, it's my recollection that the airport commission said that they would support us doing this by jointly sending a letter along with the tax bill. Is that still the case, and is that
Yes.
your understanding?
Yes.
It's still the
Yes.
case.
Rob, when you say jointly, with the letter going with the tax bill, but wasn't there some discussion about the town also putting their 2 cents worth in a letter?
Yes, Michelle will be,
Okay.
Michelle will be doing that, coordinating, I would say, with Al, the airport chairman, commission chairman, and of course, the airport manager. Whose names are gonna be on that? Mine, Al's, and,
That I don't know, I was actually thinking of coordinating with John.
My assumption is, along with the bill, there'd be a cover letter
explaining,
explaining what this is, jointly signed by you and Al, and Jeff, or Jeff, whatever, go along with the tax bill.
right, that was discussed last week, and we all agreed on that, not this week.
At the last meeting, you said that the village attorney and you were meeting with, did that happen today?
No, but I did talk to him on Friday. We didn't meet as
Indian Stan-
one.
Indian
both-
Stan.
Yes, Stan Ripple. Originally, we were gonna, Stan, myself, would call, Jefferson County Treasurer, and talk jointly. Didn't seem like we were gonna be able to get that coordinated, so I just called myself to get the same information directly, from the Jefferson County Treasurer. She then directed me to her supervisor, Matt Fangle, and that was the conversation I was able to have, and gathered the information. That's
Yeah, no, I actually spoke with her today too, and got the same information that you did, so. Thank you.
Got two over there working with. Anything else, gentlemen? I'll make a motion that we pay the taxes $18,870.20 and recoup it obviously from all the leases at the airport.
Plus the pay the late fee, correct?
Plus the
pay
late
the late.
fee.
Is there a second?
I would, I guess, ask that, I know we talked about it, but that would include in the motion that a cover letter be provided for each leasee, to each leasee, along with the invoice, so that they understand. I think that's the game plan, but I think it would be important to include.
Okay, so should I rescind that motion and start over?
Just have a roll call on the amendment.
Roll call vote on the amendment to the motion. Please, Michelle.
Sawyer,
Aye.
Wieroski.
Aye.
Martins.
Okay. And are you seconding that then?
I would.
Okay, any further discussion?
Are there any penalties, much like we're incurring by not paying the bill? Are there penalties, in this tax bill for the airport hangar owners if they do not pay timely?
I guess I would have to look at
Percent a month, or whatever the standard penalty is?
Well, it's actually in their lease. We're trying to fine tune this whole lease thing, but it's in there now. If they don't pay, they're evicted and, they're there's an ability, I believe, to collect that money back.
There would be an ability to collect that money back, the damages hearing in the event of
Did you say
eviction.
an ability or inability?
And
An
ability.
ability. Through eviction. Would the next person to take that on be subjected to pay that amount then?
The next person to take on.
We evict somebody, or the airport commission evicts somebody who didn't pay. The next person who rents it, will they be required to pay that amount?
No.
So then we'd be out the money.
So then we'd be out the money. Would we not, even if we evict somebody, does that alleviate them of the requirement to pay the amount? They still owe the taxes, wouldn't they?
Correct, yes, under the lease they go over taxes.
So we need a roll call vote on this.
Sauter,
Aye.
Krajewski,
Aye.
Martins.
May.
Motion carried. Okay, number 7, on the back of your agendas. Executive session, adjourn to closed session, not to reconvene pursuant to chapter 19.851E of the Wisconsin statutes, deliberating or negotiating on the purchase of public properties, the investing of public funds, or conducting other specified public business whenever competitive or bargaining reasons require a closed session. Item to be discussed, purchase of real estate. Any motion? Need a motion?
To do what?
You wanna go to closed session? A motion, and a second. How about for the motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thanks, everybody.
I swear that was a